We all know the phrases Trojan Horse, fox watching the henhouse, wolf in sheep's clothing, spinning straw into gold, with the warning that if it looks too good to be true, it is. These phrases are meant to educate and prevent the next generation from repeating mistakes. We learn either by making a mistake or observing others making them. We wonder why so many people still touch a hot stove before remembering it will burn them. There's a new phrase added to the cautionary list. Multinational corporations are not capitalistic. This wolf in sheep's clothing syndrome has infected multinational companies as they hate capitalism. The sheep's wool disguises corporatism to look like businesses friendly to capitalism. Technology has rapidly transformed the world into a game of us versus them with survival of the fittest, a proverbial arms race. Their incentive is to marginalize, vilify, and eradicate any and all mention of God and understanding of a civilization based on a Christian moral foundation. The rationale behind this new me-first culture is we must prioritize our own survival at the expense of others. Altruism has morphed into apathy. The desire to do good has been preempted by the instinct towards greed. Recognition for true effort has been eclipsed by meaningless platitudes of achievement with participation trophy type awards and critical race theory. This results in a plague of entitlement, indifference, and mediocrity. Multinationals want to control over financial outcomes, where capitalism does not allow control over markets. Multinationals use lobbyists to generate legislative regulations that stifle competition. They are by nature anti-capitalistic, but disguise their message with marketing platitudes that confuses the gullible masses. Capitalism is based on the principle of free markets, which breeds competition. Multinationals abhor competition. Their totalitarian ideology wants to control everything under an empire. The regulations on climate, race relations, energy, healthcare, birth and death, vaccination, abortion, and euthanasia are all examples of manipulation for maximum profit and population control. These are all spawned by lobbying efforts from multinational corporations. The multinationals, which includes social and national media, as well as communistic countries, are funding mechanisms for the uniparty, which both Democrats and Republicans benefit. The payment process by multinationals for control of legislation outcomes is the purpose for K Street. In third world countries, this bribery of elected officials is called corruption. In the United States, the bribery of elected officials is called lobbying, but the process is exactly the same. Because of these realizations, there is now a rapid growth of conservatism. There is hope. The mask hiding the differences between corporation and capitalism must be removed. It violates all our core values. It's based on a failed agenda of political correctness that advances principles that lets multinationals erode capitalism, hijacking the message of harmony and goodwill. This explains Biden's passive interaction with Russia and China, the antithesis of Reagan and Trump. Peace through appeasement and strength and surrender to intimidation instead of peace through strength. Biden's policies are letting Russia and China take charge and call all the shots. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.